I'd worked in financial services for a few years in Ivybridge, and when it came to 1971 I could see that the market was getting far more sophisticated, much more financial planning was taking place, and I could see there was just a big opportunity. And I was very lucky, my wife Paula was available to work with me because she was a shorthand typist and a very, very good secretary. So we started off with this very, very clear plan that what we would do would be to try to build up some very high quality clients, mainly civil servants at that stage and people in the services, and to start talking to them initially about how to planning to buy a house, because that was the big thing back in the 70s. And of course there was the sponsorship of Plymouth Argyle, which was probably, from my point of view as a Plymouth Argyle supporter, was a boy's own dream to be involved in that way with Plymouth Argyle. But that was such a good move on our part. It got the name of the company extremely well known. And now looking back now, when I retired in 2012, I mean, our objective, we always were to have a long-term relationship with the clients. So when we came to the big change in 2012, and there was a big change in 2012 in the firm, and suddenly it became a profession. And the person that was going to be running the sort of firm that we had needed to be professionally qualified. Now, Louise is a fully qualified, chartered financial planner, and she now runs the firm, and she runs it very, very successfully.
The main thing is I didn't want to let my father or the family down. I wanted to carry on with the ethos of the business, which is to look after the clients, and they are my friends as well as my clients, and I just want this longevity. So I've taken on one or two of Dad's clients that have been friends for like 50, the one that's been 50 years. I still go and see every year. We go out for meals. You know, they email me, we talk on all the time, and it's just a friendship as well as a business. Back in 2005, 2006, a client referred me to a lady down in Cornwall. And very sadly, her husband and her son had died, and she was driving an old banger car and saving loads of money. And I said to her, what are you doing? You know, why don't you sit there and, you know, start to spend the money? So every year I used to go down and have my coffee and eat all her chocolate biscuits. But she used to show me all the holidays she'd been on. And she did that to this year, and she passed away earlier this year. But the lovely thing at the funeral was they turned around and said that she had had all these awful things happen in her life, but then in 2006 she started going on cruises and enjoying herself, and I smiled because I knew that was actually me who had done that, and I had encouraged her to enjoy herself. And that is the thing about investments. It's not all about saving your money for the future, it's making sure you've got enough to know how much money you've got there so you can spend and enjoy it.